Numbers never lie. You may have heard this before. It's a popular statement amongst mathematicians, statisticians, and apologists for the argument that LeBron James is the GOAT. Now, there's a second part to that statement, which is, but they don't tell the whole story. See, numbers never lie, but they don't tell the whole story. Which brings me to another popular cliche phrase, which is, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Now let's take Rob Font versus Marlon Vera in the UFC Fight Night 100 main event. If you were to look strictly at the numbers, you might think that this fight was close. I mean, you've got Font, he landed 106 more total strikes in the fight than the winner, Marlon Chito Vera. Most of those to the head, to the face. He led in the significant strikes. He led in the takedown attempts and successful takedowns. You look at the scorecards at the end of 5 rounds, you get 48, 47, and 49, 46 twice. 49, 46 twice isn't quite a close fight. And that's actually the right decision. Which brings me to another popular phrase, which is, a picture's worth 1,000 words. If you take a look at Rob Font's face after the fight, he looks like he's auditioning to be a stand-in for The Weeknd during his phony plastic surgery phase. I mean, this dude looked like the loser. Now, it's also true that you can't judge a fight based on the way someone's face looks, because that person's face may not tell the story of what happened during the fight. This is all getting kind of confusing. So you got to take the numbers, you got to take the pictures, you put them together, and then you get a complete overall view of what happened. Yes, Rob Font landed more strikes. Yes, he landed more significant strikes. Yes, he landed more strikes to the head. But if you look at his face, he looks like he was the only one getting hit. Now, that just goes to show, it doesn't matter what you land, how many you land. What matters more is how hard those hits are, how effective and how damaging they are. Now, if you look at the fight, if you look at his face, the decision is correct. But if you just look at the numbers, you might be fooled into thinking that the fight was competitive. Now, this is a major setback for Rob Font. He was on a 4-fight win streak until last December. He ran into a resurgent Jose Aldo. Then he lost. He was trying to get back on the winning side of things in this main event this past Saturday, and he just got brutalized. Now, meanwhile, his opponent, Marlon Vera, was moved into the top 5 in the UFC men's bantamweight rankings. So remember, numbers never lie, but they don't tell the whole story. And a picture is definitely worth 1,000 words. Now, I'm no expert. I just call it how I see it. You tell me what trajectory you think each man's career is on. Can Font bounce back from this? Tell me what you think is next for each man's respective career. And until next time, UNO.